welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how you can turn your beautiful alcohol art into your jewelry. So this is it. This is with UV resin. Okay. So what you need is your alcohol art, a hole punch. I'm using the 1.5 hole punch. You need some bezels. Oops. You need bezels. Okay. And then you need your jewelry glue. I have tried this with the other glue. What is it? I tried this with PVA glue and it does not work at all. So it's much better if you use the jewelry glue. And you can use like a little brush or something to help put the glue into the bezels. And it should work out. So I'm going to first cut out a few pieces. I already have a bunch already cut out from another art piece. And so I'm going to show you exactly what I did to get those. So what I love about these is there's a little window in the back which helps to show you what it's going to look like when you punch it out. So to me that makes such a big difference. This one looks pretty cool. Okay. So we're just going to like that. And voila. I've got a piece of art that can go right into one of these. So that's basically what you're doing is you're looking for something that's going to really catch people's eyes. Something that you think looks really good. And it just sort of becomes its own little thing. So that's what you're looking for, is you're looking for ones that are just going to be really, I mean, that looks really pretty in that one. So that's what you're doing. You're literally looking for little things that's going to catch someone's eye that is just really pretty. Okay, so now that we've got a bunch of these, so you definitely want to use this type of glue. I think hopefully it will be better. Let's see. Now I am going to use a brush, or actually I think I'll use this, and we'll do this one. So I'm just going to do this one. So the important part is you want to make sure it's really in there. So when the resin goes in there, it's not going to come out, okay? So that's what we're doing here, is making sure that these pieces don't come up with the resin. So we're going to go ahead and do the UV resin part. So I could show you that. Go ahead and put this back in my thing. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I like to put them on the edge because there is this lip right here, and it makes it not as level. You want it level because you're dealing with UV resin. So let me just make sure. There we go. Move the camera. So I'm using the edge, as you can tell right here, okay? And I'm going to put the UV resin. Now I am using high viscosity jurisdiction, okay? Right here. Now what I'm going to do is use my heat gun to make sure all air bubbles are out. Now, when you're doing UV resin on this, you want to do 60 seconds at a time. I have learned my lesson with doing 120 where it actually created bubbles. So there's something about it taking a small break that really helps it. So just doing 60 seconds and it's done. Oh no, this caused some burning. Oh Lord, that's not good. That did not happen on my other ones. I wonder if it has to do with the glue. That is a bummer. So I mean, this is the piece, but that glue caused it to burn. I'm really bummed. That's such a bummer. That destroyed it. This one I think is still salvageable. So I may be stuck with using PVA glue. It's just, it doesn't glue down very well. Maybe I need to do just 60 seconds instead of doing 60 seconds. Let me see if that makes a difference. Let me pick one that I don't care about losing. We'll do this one. I don't care if I lose that one or not. So we're gonna go ahead and try this again. Make sure you guys can see. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do just 60 seconds, not 60 seconds, and see if that makes a difference. Hopefully it does, because the PVA glue didn't really work for me. Let's try, I guess, see if we could put UV resin on the bottom. The problem is the UV going to come through the paper, and that's where we lie in. So I could use this one. Okay, so let's try this and see if this makes a difference. So this is the side with that glue, and this just has the UV resin on the bottom of it. And we're only going to do 60 seconds and see if that makes a difference. 60 seconds only. Okay. That worked. And that worked. Oh. Okay. And I don't see it coming up on the edges. So maybe using a little bit UV resin. So these are the two. Oh, God, that's hot. So yeah, 60 seconds is definitely the way to go. You don't need more than that because I think it starts to burn because there's not a lot of UV resin in there. And with the type of glue, especially on this side that we used, it didn't make that burning sensation like it did on the other ones. So I think that's definitely the key if you're wanting to use the glue or if you're wanting to use the UV resin as the glue, which might actually be better. So I think what I need to do is, sorry, you're looking this way. I'm going to have to spray the art first with some type of protectant, and we'll see if that works. So some of these, like this one and this one, is really good. This one has spots, that one is certainly has spots, that one's changing colors. So I sort of feel like this was a bust in a way. I thought for sure it was going to work because it worked so well with the one that I did earlier. Yeah, see, that one's not really, I don't like it. Ah, such a bummer. Okay, so I'm going to find a 1.4 hole punch. They should really, oops, jeez Louise. Sorry, I did not mean to scare y'all. So I need to find a 1.4 or 1.3 hole punch to make them just a little bit smaller for the bezels. And then I need to play around. I may have to do just regular resin and let it cure over time. I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted to make these quick. But yeah, I mean, that one is completely ruined. It's such a bummer. That one is almost completely ruined. You could tell it was starting to change colors. So, it's a good little experiment. And as you can tell, yeah, the UV light does something to the ink, I think is what it is. So, because this type of ink is more for alcohol paintings, which it's an amazing piece I did, but there's just something about, I don't know if it's about this or maybe it's the paper I used, but I used only paper for that specific type of alcohol, but it's just not, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So well, thanks for watching. Unfortunately, this was a fill, not, there it is, a fill. Yeah, look at that color. So this did not come out the way I was hoping it to. It's just a bummer. So back to the drawing board. Got to figure this one out so I don't ruin all the other pieces, because when I posted it on my Facebook, Flowing Art with Amy. I already had some people messaging me wanting to buy, but you can't really buy if it's not ready, and I need to make sure that I don't ruin the really good pieces, like this one, and then there's this one that looks like it has an eye in it, so I don't want to ruin these, so that's why I'm trying to pick ones that I don't mind ruining to see how they're going to turn. And yeah, so I hate to have to use just regular resin because that takes forever. I mean, it doesn't if I have my heat mat, but still, the whole point of this was to get it done fast. So, okie dokes. Well, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like and let me know what you think. Maybe you guys have a technique or something you guys use that works better. I'm definitely, I gotta wait till Monday. I get a archival spray specifically for alcohol inks. And I'm hoping that maybe that will make a difference in regards to how these turn out under the UV light. So yeah. Till next time.